I mean, it's got a very unique past, it's a unique city, it's probably got a lot of firsts as an industrial city, but I think there's a lot of its past still to rediscover. I don't think we've looked yet deeply enough of the contribution of all the different communities and the mix of people that's made up Manchester and made Manchester's story over the past 150 years.
The bomb, 15th of June 1996. Bomb that happened in Manchester was really a response to negotiations following that gave Sinn Féin in Northern Ireland a political voice. Famous post box is there. I think at the time the post box was further up and the letters inside it survived as well, so it became known therefore as the lucky post box of Great Britain.
In the past it was always a very strong city. I think the present, it's still in its evolutionary stage. What we're doing at the moment and what the city doing at the moment is transforming a city that was very much part of the Industrial Revolution to something which is a city where people can live and enjoy the spaces.
This is the new industrial revolution, the new city revolution. I think Manchester's right up at the front end of that, so I think we can be extremely confident about the future. And you know, what we've seen over the last 20 or 30 years is what this conference has been about. It shows where we were at the midpoint, I suppose, in that transition from an industrial city to a very contemporary city. Momentum's with us. I think it's going to be great.
Diversification of points of view around the city. I really like point of view of the arts. I think that's really important. Again, that kind of goes back to what it would take to actually make itself a global city, is that you would have to understand that art, culture, knowledge, information, that becomes really critical.
The last 30 years, it's music and culture that has played a central role in creating excess of civic pride, which defines Manchester. I think you could say, in a way, that over the last 30 years, we built the city on rock and roll and acid house.
I haven't been there to see a lot of the past in Manchester, but I know of the future, and I think there's quite a lot of really exciting, good things that are coming up, especially from the young people as well, speaking as a young person. I really enjoyed just learning about what it took to rebuild the place, and from the actual people who kind of designed, you know, it was quite, I think for me, and as a young person, it was quite educational.
I think there's a lot that needs to be done in terms of bringing young people genuinely into the conversation and into the decision making at what I would call the important and big tables. For a vibrant, young, demographically diverse city, I don't think it's listening nearly enough to young people's engagement and input.
Tremendously in terms of new neighbourhoods. You know, we're looking at spinning fields, what a fantastic asset that is for the city. We're also looking at St John's, linking Castlefield, we've got Great Jackson Street, we've got other areas around the city starting to fill in that donut of dereliction and empty space and try and increase the density within the city so that hopefully we can compete, not just regionally, not just nationally, but internationally for investment. Thank you.